Arkadaşlar selamlar. Nasılsınız? Umarım iyisinizdir. Bugün sizlerle birlikte de Invisible'a kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Bir önceki bölüm izleyenler bilir. Buraya geldik. Buraya gelirken şuralarda bir yerlerde bir kalkan vardı. Onu kapattık ve şimdi konvoyu izlemeye devam edeceğiz. Oyun gerçekten aslında dakikalar geçtikçe daha da tuhaflaşıyor. Aslında şeyi merak ediyorum. Geçen bölüm biliyorsunuz ben bir tercih yaptım. O tercihi tam tersi yönünde yapsaydım nasıl bir sonuç olurdu bilmiyorum. Öğrenebileceğimizi de lan yan yatacağım. Şu saatten sonra pek sanmıyorum. Ama göreceğiz gençler. Gençler bu arada videolara artık şeyleri de koyacağım. Bilginiz olsun. Aşağı iniliyor mu buradan? İniliyor. Aşağı ineriz. Twitch linkimi falan reklam olarak sağ alt köşeye ekleyeceğim. Lütfen sizden ricam bana ait kanalları takip ederseniz hem beni de artık moda sokmuş olursunuz diyeyim. Çünkü gerçekten moda girmeye ihtiyacım var. Bir şeyler görüp devam etmeye ihtiyacım var. Çok uzun zamandır kanal aynı takipçi sayısında. Takipçi sayım biraz arttığı zaman ne bileyim ben de daha mutlu olup herhalde bir şeyler yaparım diye düşünüyorum. Sağdan mı soldan mı? Söyle bakayım ya.
But how? You said he died during the night.
Correct, I did. I couldn't let you go back to those ruins. But once you'd given up on returning to orbit, I sent Hopper back for him. Artie carried the doctor on board, secured him.
How could you, sir? I believed Gorski was dead. I blamed myself for his death. And now you dare say you did it for my own good.
Oğlum benim nereye gitmem gerekiyor bu arada? Konvoy pets. Ben buradayım. Sağdan da gidiliyormuş aslında. Ay pardon. O zaman şöyle yapabiliriz. Şuradan devam edebiliriz. Aynen içinden geçeceğiz şimdi. Haydi bakalım. Bu ittifak denilen oluşum da bizim düşmanımız gençler. Ama niyeyse şu anda onu takip ediyoruz. Aslında bir önceki bölüm ya takip edip ya da gemiye dönebilirdik. Gemiye dönsek oyun biter miydi acaba? Onu çok merak ediyorum. Arafta kaldım yani. Tamam, dev ekskavatörün yanına geldik.
I have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should.
Buradan karşıya geçmem lazım ve benim herhalde sanırım buradan nasıl şey yapacağımı bilmem lazım. Geçeceğimi bilmem lazım. Böyle bir etrafı göz atalım.
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Allah Allah.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures. The excavator has a massive work area. They had photos of the site in the database, taken before they started digging. It's unrecognizable. Inside, there's a structure. Yes, a metal one. Similar to the ones on the surface. But these are completely hidden underground.
Agam zaten oyun bize gidecek sadece bir yol sunmuş. Şuradan devam edeceğiz. Ama yer altından çıkardıkları şeyin ne olduğunu ben de merak etmedim. Değil açıkçası. Yani nedir? Bu gezegenin aslında yerlileri normalde robotlar mıdır? Yani bu mudur? Hikaye buna mı doğru mu gidiyor? Hep birlikte göreceğiz. Oğlum ben çok ayrı bir yere gittim ha. Şş. Aa yo. Geçip gitmişim lan. İyi.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute. But a minute on a hot stove will seem longer than an hour.
Does Regis 3 feel like a hot stove?
Sometimes.
İzafiyet teorisindeki gibi. Güzel bir kadınla geçirdiğiniz Einstein'ın deyimiyle ateşli bir kadınla geçirdiğiniz bir zaman dilimi. Çok hızlı geçecektir değil mi? O hesap. Babacım ben gidiyorum ama. Bu arada gençler bundan sonraki serimiz Hello Cocoon olacak. Yorumlarda belirtmişsiniz, hani demişsiniz, sizi de anlıyorum, sürekli aynı oyunlar paylaşılıyor internette. Ben elimden geldiğince farklı tip oyunlar oynamaya, farklı oyunlar oynamaya özen göstermeye çalışıyorum. Ama benim de oynamak istediğim oyunlar var. Bir başkasının bu oyunu oynuyor olması yani benim oynamama engel değil gençler. Bilginiz olsun. Yorum atan arkadaşı gerçekten çok iyi anlıyorum. Ama yapabilecek bir şeyim yok yani benim de zaten sınırlı sayıda oyun çıkıyor. Çıkan oyunları da oynamak istiyorum. Korku oyunlarını özellikle oynamak istiyorum. Bilginiz olsun. Radyasyon seviyesi arttı lan.
Yasna, be careful of radiation, of other people.
One of their vehicles got stuck in the rubble.
Oh, so you've already reached the convoy?
It's only this vehicle so far. I'm looking for the rest.
Işık mışık bir şeyler olsaydı iyiydi. Vulpek Kullea. O ne lan? Canım, sizi temin etmek isterim ki keşif gemimiz planlandığı şekilde devam etmekte olup herhangi bir olağanüstü gözlem ve keşif yapılamamıştır. Bakım hizmetleri için olası anlık bir duruş öngörüyoruz. Ancak bu benim dönüş tarihimi çok fazla etkilemeyecektir. Bu nedenle sevgili, rahat ol ve ortak yaşamımızdaki tüm varlığım için hazır olarak geri döndüğümden emin ol. Ancak bu izotopun bizim için ne kadar çarpıcı bir keşif olduğunu anlamanı isterim. Benim akademik kariyerim ve umarım senin de ismin olacak olan, ya burada biraz çeviri hatası var, İsmim için ne kadar önemli olduğunu, İnsanoğlunun uzay uçuşları tarihinde Güneş sistemi dışında keşfedilen kararsız radyoaktif izotoplu ilk parçacık benim tarafımdan keşfedildi. Lütfen anlayın, bir düşünün. İki cismin birbirine çarpması sonucu oluşan bir birleşik olan gök cisimlerin çocuğu 26 AIF'de yıldızların birleşimine dair tüm gizemler saklı denmiş. Ya biraz çeviri hataları var gençler. Ama genel olarak anlatılmak isteneni anladık sanırım. Burada bir izotop keşfedilmişler. Şimdi bu izotop. Bir dakika, burada kullan çıktı az önce ama. Ha, şu yukarısı için. Bu izotop Güneş sistemi dışında bulunan ilk izotoplardan biriymiş. Radyoaktif izotoplardan biriymiş hatta. Belki yeni bir şey olabilir. Neydi onun adı? Element olabilir. Yeni keşfedilmemiş elementin bir izotopu olabilir. Çok emin değilim açıkçası. Buradan sonrası hep yaya gideceğiz.
And there's another mobile antimatter cannon.
Another one? How many of those did they... Is it active?
Değil.
Dead, fortunately.
I admire your composure.
Well, I've had my fair share of anxiety lately.
Bunların götünden bir şey çıkıyordu ama ya. Bakabiliyorduk.
Dissociation is something we all do. Hang on, someone's here.
Buna bakamıyoruz. Neyse, tamam. Şurada biri var.
Oh no.
Aha.
Astrogator.
Oğlum adamın kolu kopmuş.
So you found someone.
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
Valla ne olmuş? Şöyle sanırım üstüne bir şeyler yıkılmış. Kolu falan kopmuş. İlginç bir şekilde. Onlara bir şey de saldırmış olabilir. Bu arada
Okay.
kapağını kontrol edin dediği bu işte az önce benim bakmaya çalıştığım yer.
What do we have here? They were preparing for departure. Coordinates match the location of the base we've searched. All of the Alliance's semi-autonomic machines can be remotely controlled, right?
Yes.
In that case, they were conducting an inspection before marching out. The convoy's heading somewhere. They passed giant cranes, pulling something out of a, well, giant hole. Interesting. I don't recognize that place. Just in case, I've noted down the coordinates. They're getting close to where I am now.
Aga burada başımıza bir şeyler gelmesin bizim.
They're here, sending a probe. It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above. Oh, they're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
Shame. Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby. Something's going on. One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to... I have no idea what's beyond. Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel, running from... whatever's in there.
But are we still considering whether we should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
Ya sen beni düşünme. Ben de korkuyorum ama halledeceğim yani.
I'd be scared up. One of the antimatters fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
Bakalım.
There's nothing else. Only... darkness. Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape. The second antimat, that's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do. It's firing directly at the crew. Shooting them. One by one.
Allah Allah, robotlar
Someone hid behind
insanları
a rock.
vuruyorlar.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
Allah Allah.
Hiding from it made no difference. One man has raised his hands in surrender. If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
It killed him.
Evet, zaten pek bir şey hissetmemiş anladığım kadarıyla gençler.
fuck?
Jasna?
Lan.
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
So? I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Jasna. Proceed.
Şimdi tünele bakacağım ama şöyle bir şey var. G ile mi çıkartıyorduk biz onu? Bir saniye. Burada biri daha var. Haydi gidelim gençler.
I can hear
Bu tünelden çok hayırlı sesler gelmiyor bu arada.
coming from beyond the tunnel.
Take your time, Jasna.
Sesiniz gelmiyor.
I can't hear. I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end. It's in Arctan. Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something.
İnsan mıyız lan? Bana zarar vermeyeceksin değil mi dostum?
I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Jasna,
Oy.
can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Jasna. You need to rest.
Buradaki basınç farkı
No.
daha mı
No.
fazla acaba?
I'm better now.
All right. Can you tell me what's in there?
Neyimiz varmış? Yiyecek, içecek.
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
Carrying boxes. It took one but never left.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same path.
Bu ne lan?
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well,
Metal çalı ne demek
lower
oğlum?
parts
Manyak
of the
mısın?
bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
Burada yaşayan ırk tamamen metalden bir ırk mı acaba? Baksana çalılar bile metalden çıkıyor. Aha.
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior. Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Little bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
Yani çok da yakından bakmasak daha hayırlı olur gibi ama sen bilirsin
Can you
dostum.
please check them, Jasna?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal,
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
Bu kimmiş?
I'm checking. Give me a sec.
Perfect.
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski. Yes. Huh. Well, perhaps it's... looks like 2 generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? I haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs, or green bodies, which leads me to one conclusion. That thing is not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yes, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
Buradan aşağı inemiyoruz mu?
The box is filled with containers. I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first. Shit!
Lan.
I can't handle it anymore.
Aa, döngüden çıktı. Oğlum bu kalp atış sesi gerçekten çok rahatsız edici.
The robot disappeared.
Döngüden çıktı gitti oğlum, biz de çıkalım.
Loop.
I didn't.
No, you must have done something. Never mind. We'll try to locate it. But first of all, get out of there now.
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
Bu arada robotların insanları öldürmesine sebep olan şey, acaba bu yerde ne bileyim artık canlı dedikleri metal varlıklar mı? Yani bunlar da metal olduğu için bunları kontrol altına alabiliyor olabilir mi?
Fuck, it's getting up.
The robot.
No, the antimat.
You need
Ananı
to
avradını.
move, Yasna. But
No. It will kill me.
O siktir.
are you alive?
Yes. It destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
Oh no. It's over.
Aga be, son sözümüzü mü
The
söyledik?
probe won't come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
It won't come.
No, don't die on me now.
Lan elimde mi sanki?
Don't give up. You can't. You can't. Failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice. If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After
Beni neden vurmadı lan bu?
successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He decided not to shoot me after all. Please continue, sir. I'm all ears.
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine.
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
Hadi lan affedeyim seni hadi. Ne olduğunu anlamadım ama.
After all, you're the commander.
Buradan geçeriz biz ya. Geçemiyoruz mu?
And live with the consequences.
Buraya giremiyoruz mu?
Thank you. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them.
Konvoyun geri kalanını kontrol edin. Tamam. Burası soğuduğuna göre yeni geçitten geçeceğiz demektir. Yazık oldu bu robota.
It's cooled down.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site, separated the material for research. Now we're securing the first transport. Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site.
Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates.
Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you.
Tesla here. Over.
We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day.
Base, this is Boza.
Doctor.
These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... this is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies.
Slow down,
Allah
Doctor.
Allah.
You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it?
Call it whatever you
Şey
want.
gibi ya. Dünyanın durduğu gün mü? Öyle bir film vardı Tom Cruise'un. Hatırlıyor musunuz? Orada büyük bir robot vardı. O robot alıyorlardı, bir yere kapatıyorlardı. Daha sonra robot böyle minik nanobotlara ayrılıyordu. O nanobotlar da dünya üzerindeki önüne gelen her yeri böyle yiyip bitirip yok ediyordu. Sanki bana onu hatırlattı gibi yani. Minik sinekler, minik nanobotlar bir araya gelip daha büyük bir yapıyı oluşturuyorlar.
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not
Aynen.
finished.
Bu arada o filmi izlemenizi de öneririm gençler.
Convoy. Antka, come in. Are you there?
Yes, yes.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first I thought it was a sensoric malfunction, after all the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Barrett.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
I can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together. Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats. All that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies. The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
Sinekli konteyner.
It's too awkward to squeeze in.
Onun bir ışık mışık bir şey yok mu lan?
The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet. Now.
Şimdi belki evet.
I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
Just plenty of bushes.
You have some theories, sir?
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the fruits. If the flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
Yani biraz daha fazla açıkçası. Biyolojik de olabilir.
Differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness. I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the flies. When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material. and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
Buraya giremiyoruz bu arada gençler. Burada bir kalkan var. Bu kalkanı sonlandırmak için yüksek ihtimalle şeyler yapmamız gerekiyor. Şurada bir aralık var. O aralıktan geçip arka tarafa gitmeye çalışacağım.
I know I'm in a hurry, but I should check this place first.
Gitmeden önce sineklerin bulunduğu konteyneri bulacağım. Fakat bir dakika, şunun içine girelim, tekrar bir bakalım. Buradan bakamıyoruz. Burada işimiz yok. Buraya geçemiyoruz. Ön tarafta bir yer var. Onun kapısı açılmıyordu ama. Belki de budur. Acaba şu en arkadaki olabilir mi?
The difference between past, present and future is nothing but a persistent illusion.
That's a quote, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure why it came to mind.
Bu konteyner mi? Aynen abi. Sineklerin olduğu konteyner olabilir mi? Yukarıdan bir baksak içine. Kırık yukarısı. Yok, bunun içine hiç bakamıyoruz. Pekala. Bunun etrafında bir şeyler olabilir mi? Buraya giremiyoruz abi.
The second transporter is under a force field. It's hovering above the ground.
So it is operational. Probably also in better shape than the other one.
It certainly looks better.
The cargo may be intact then.
Tamam, o zaman şimdi diğer taraftan geçmek için bir yol bulabiliriz. Şuradan dolaşıp büyük ihtimalle buradan
The
geleceğiz.
force field melted adjacent rocks.
They had to run the generator on full power. They were defending themselves after all.
From the swarm of flies, I presume.
We don't know how large it was. They didn't capitulate. That's a good sign.
Well, I don't know that. So far, I can only confirm that the field has not dissipated. Yet.
Bu arada bu şeylere bizim de ihtiyacımız olabilir. O kalkan yapan güç dalgalarına var ya. Çünkü bu sinekleri bizden uzak tutmak için daha alternatif bir teknolojimiz yok elimizde. Daha önce hiçbir şey görmedik bununla alakalı.
Astrogator, I found their probe. Looks like it hid from the flies. Or just ended up here by pure luck.
Luck indeed. Its registry could be
Tamam,
valuable,
fotoğrafımı çekiyor.
especially if it managed to photograph everything from a greater distance.
Come here, little probie. Oh,
Bebeğim
that'll
kaçma,
work.
gel. Gel gel gel gel gel.
Is it scared of you too?
I'd rather say that my lack of authorization is more of a problem than me being scary. I won't be able to bring the probe down unless I find a working controller. I got inside the field. Do you copy, sir?
Of course. The force field doesn't block radio waves. I suggest the following. If this transporter is actually running, it doesn't make any sense to take out the containers and carry them with you. You're going to take the whole transport. You'll have the flies in large numbers and a powerful means of transport that can fly over terrain inaccessible to the rover. But before you leave, you need to take down the force field. So first, the Energobot, turning off the force field, then transporter, departure. All clear?
How about I act according to my judgment, and you patiently await my request for help, sir?
We can do that too.
Yani bu gücü kapatmak ne kadar mantıklı, onu bir önce bir düşün derim ben ama.
Thank you, sir.
Is the probe still with you?
Just as I thought. The equipment's still active, but everyone here's dead. Yes, it's around here. Somewhere. The field is no longer a problem.
Meaning?
Disabled.
Perfect. All that's left is to get the flies out of there.
Send shivers down your spine.
I know it's hard getting used to the sight of corpses.
It's more than that. I'm starting to understand the suffering they felt in their final moments. They were left to fend for themselves, yet unable to do so.
Ya oğlum, bence bu alanı kapatmamalıydık ya. Kapatmadan da ama hikaye ilerlemiyordu işte. Bana bir seçenek sunmamışlardı.
Trying to survive. I'm climbing onto the hovering transporter.
Before you leave though, please check that the cargo is intact.
Bu sinekleri inşallah götümüzü yemezler bizim.
All good. I hope. Will this really help our people, Astrogator?
It will, I'm sure. So, what? Off we go? Yasna, what are you wondering about?
Belki sinekleri de geride bırakırım. Evet, gidiyoruz. Gidiyoruz lan.
Yeah, sure.
Sinekleri de yanımda
I got lost for
götüreceğim.
a moment there because of the flies.
You'll have a lot of time to think about it. Now we have to check if you'll be able to leave with this transport.
Of course, I'm on it. Although first, I like to see them up close.
Very well. Just hurry up.
Neredeler oğlum sinekler? Bunlar mı? Yok ki içinde, ölmüş oğlum hepsi. As.
Wow. I must admit, they look amazing.
Yasna, what have you done?
I'm watching them, nothing more. Don't worry, sir.
What? Some goddamn black holes have been distracted from. Come on, not to worry. Just look outside, Doctor. See for yourself.
Oğlum ben bir şey yapmadım lan.
How large are the
Aa,
next fires?
siktir.
Tell you, it can be gigantic.
What are you waiting for? Get out of there.
Oğlum. Kaçın lan. Bana zarar vermiyorlar.
Hello, Dragonfly. I fell, but everything's all right. I'm fine.
Pek değil gibi aslında.
They're alive. These bushes. Something's flying out of them. Ah! It's those creatures. They're the ones doing it.
Fuck! The same thing over and over again. No wonder we finally ran out of luck. Too much of this damn curiosity.
I don't know if I should interrupt your speech, sir. It is quite interesting to listen to.
Yes, sir. This is too much. I'll ask you how many times already.
The fourth time, if I counted correctly. But I'm not planning another.
The first four weren't planned either.
At least we learnt the truth about this planet and the inorganic beings that inhabit it.
What good does that do us, though?
First of all, we know what to look for when examining people. We know the cause of the stupor. Maybe we can find a way to cure Koval. If anyone from the Alliance survived, and they already started their research into a cure.
I wouldn't count on it. It's more likely they're all dead.
Not necessarily. It's a large base, and I only found a few bodies. The rest of them must be somewhere.
Or you'll find more corpses, Yasna.
Hey! Something changed. The balloon over the base disappeared.
You mean it flew away, or did it fall to the ground?
Oh, I hope it's the latter. If it caught the west wind, it would have fallen in this area. We're lucky. It's hanging from a cliff, close to the ground.
Can you get to it? Unhook it?
Maybe that won't be necessary. Oh, shit. Somebody's here.
If all you're seeing is dots on the tracker,
No. I can see them with my own eyes. Two of them, even.
two people. alive.
Hayatta gözüküyorlar valla.
Where did they go?
Have you lost them?
Well, I can't see them now. They were here just a second ago.
Oğlum hayal görüyor olabilir miyiz?
What did they look like?
One was wearing an alliance suit, a green one. The other one, I don't know. He looked different.
I see. And now they are nowhere to be found.
Damn right.
Doctor,
I know what I saw. 2 people alive. Some of them survived.
and you're going to look for them.
Yes. I'm glad we understand each other, sir.
I suggest focusing on what's certain. That balloon is still there, is it not? If it had operational cameras, we might get some answers.
You don't have to convince me, Astrogator. I'm going.
The rover is nearby if needed.
Good to know. Thank you.
Evet gençler. Balon enkazından kayıtları alacağız.
Let me just
Ama
say
bunu
this.
bir sonraki bölüm yapacağız. Bu bölüm
Literally
çok
everything
hareketliydi
hurts.
gerçekten ve çok ilginçti.
I don't know where
Güzel
frustration
bir bilim kurgu
ends.
hikayesine doğru
I can
gidiyor
choose
konu.
to long begins.
Ben de çok meraklıyım. Umuyorum sizin de hoşunuza gitmiştir. Lütfen hoşunuza gittiyse kanalıma bir abone olup bana destek olabilirsiniz. Şimdiden teşekkür ediyorum. Kendinize çok çok iyi bakın gençler. Hoşça kalın.